Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. And we're doing another Snoopeh game here, and this time he's playing Jungle Vayne, as you might have already seen from the title, but I was pretty surprised, so I was actually going to stop at the last one, but I decided, well, if you're going to play Jungle Vayne, then I definitely want to see that. Yeah, in my opinion, Vayne would be a better ganker than Shyvana is, because well, he played Shyvana last game and I commented on the enemy Shyvana the game before that. So basically Shyvana doesn't have any CC, whereas Vayne does have CC. See, she has a stun, and a pretty good stun as well. Does some damage, but it also moves the enemy a certain distance in the target direction, which is excellent, because it makes that it is possible for you to to actually get a stun off, or to get the enemy in the direction of your team, so that one of your teammates can get a stun off. And since Sion also has a stun, and Derek has a stun, it is going to be a stun fest. So let us see if this actually works out. Let me check if my recording software is actually recording. Yeah, there we go. It should all be fine. Hang on. Yeah. No. Just making sure. Would be a shame if it didn't record, and it wouldn't be the first time that happened. So want to make sure that I'm not, well, kind of talking to myself here and letting you guys miss another great game. Anyhow, Vayne going to start off with wolves, I'm assuming, but they may also just be waiting for the enemy to invade their jungle, because yeah, Jungle Vayne obviously isn't that good. I'm not sure if... Yeah, I think they have a disconnect, or someone who didn't connect. Yeah, Gangplank apparently didn't connect. So some nice help there from Sion. And Sion isn't even done helping here. So nicely done, and hopefully the Gangplank will connect pretty soon, because it would be really annoying if he didn't. Oh, didn't hit the stun there. Would have been much better if he did hit the stun, because now he's going to have some trouble guiding this guy around, and that is definitely suboptimal. I think he's going top lane now, which is a shame. I would have loved to see him go more of a jungle thing. Yeah, I hope the Gangplank connects here, because otherwise we're going to see Vayne top lane, which isn't really exciting. And we have a jungle Shyvana on the other team. So apparently, yeah, he's not afraid to go up against someone who's meant to be jungling. Not a good jungler. I mean, Shyvana is not really one of the top jungle champions. But still, it's the third game in a row with a Shyvana in it, in the jungle. And Shyvana just got first blood. But then she gets killed, and then they get a second kill. So, yeah, pretty hefty damage going off in the bottom lane. It's already 2 versus 1 in kills. And now 3 versus 1, or 1 versus 3. Yeah. Anyway, Vayne up top here, going 1 in each of the skills, it seems. Not sure. I thought I saw No, no, no. Never mind. It's 2 in the E and 1 in the Q. And wow, we get another disconnect. Wow. This is such fail, man. Oh, these guys, these guys. So now he has a level in the W. And, oh wow, could have actually gotten that kill, I think. If he landed the stun on the E, he would have definitely gotten that kill. Gangplank is back in the game and Cyan is back in the game, so hopefully we will see some more jungle action now. And yeah, Shyvana, or not Shyvana, Vayne is going to stay in the lane until Gangplank is actually here to take over the minions. Because, well, with this big of a minion wave, it is really hard to... or no, the minions will die really quickly on the enemy side. So I wonder if the enemy, what's her name, Shyvana, actually didn't counter jungle here. So, yeah, I'm assuming she didn't because it would be really lame. And yeah, it's already kind of a miracle if they can come out of this. And if they don't, this would be the third game in a row that I watch and the third game in a row that he loses. But yeah, he can make it work now. Oh, they actually got all of his stuff. That is so lame. Well, it may have been the bottom laner that actually got the red buff, but I think not. No, it's not. Shyvana just couldn't help herself, had to counter jungle apparently. And well, yeah, at this point it is kind of a lame game, to be honest. It is going to be something like level 6 versus level 2 in top lane, and level 5 versus level 6 or something in mid lane. Yeah, there we go. Mid lane dying. I think it's 7 versus 5 even. Yep. So, yeah, that's not going to be really pretty. Anyway, Vayne now holding off the mid lane. And doing a good job of last hitting, I have to say. Even though he's normally a jungler, he can still last hit. So the LeBlanc, who's by the way also in this game again. Seems she's really strong now because everybody picks her. This is the third game she's been in a row, and yeah, so far she has been doing a lot of damage in the other games, that is. Because at least I think there was a LeBlanc in the last game. Not actually sure. May have also been in one of the IEM games. Because I've been watching the IEM games and I've been casting them, as you might have noticed. I hope people enjoy them because they are good games, and yeah, in general the IEM games are better level of play than these kind of games. But yeah, YouTube messed up one of them, unfortunately, and I have to re-upload it now. So basically it was fully uploaded and then it said, yeah, let's not display this anywhere anymore, except in your video list. So I had a video that was completely uploaded, everything was okay, and then it just didn't show up on my channel. So that was excellent. So I removed it and I'm re-uploading it now. Hopefully it'll work the second time around. And yeah, well, hopefully people will actually watch it. Would be great to see. Well, these kind of tournaments normally give me a lot of views, and well, I like to not only get a lot of views, I like to get the recognition of actually being liked by people. Because if people watch the videos, then at least I'm doing something right, because they can also watch the originals with the commentary of guys that have never played the game or play this game, yeah, sporadically, comment on only the tournament games and basically talk about random crap all the time because they have no idea what they're talking about. Anyhow, we see a ward going down for Vayne to prevent any further harassment of her jungle minions. Because Shyvana obviously really good at counter jungling, and yeah, really good at stealing buffs, and that's why it would be really good if that didn't happen anymore. And there's also a ward near Dragon to see when Shyvana is coming out of her jungle to gank the bottom lane or the top lane, and there she is. She just arrived at... oh, she has oracles. That is too good. But Snoopeh is going to wait for her here and might even be able to kill her if she comes in. Apparently the oracles is necessary on this champion. There is a ward here because LeBlanc reacted to the fact that Vayne was there. So I'm not sure where this Shyvana is now. Yeah, see, there is a ward there somewhere. Apparently realizing it now, and Riven is coming mid. That is interesting to say the least. So, mid lane catching a minion there because of the good dodge from what's his face, Graves. And are they actually going to get a triple kill here? No, it seems that Shyvana is going to be the second one, and then nothing is going to happen further. Well, they're going to take out this turret probably, but unfortunately didn't get the quarter kill there and get about 60% of the turrets. But now with the new minion wave they should be able to take out the whole turret or the dragon, and the enemy might actually be going for dragon. So no, the enemy apparently just disappeared. Well, just went home en masse, and they did get bottom turret and the dragon out of that, and that is a big deal. Wow. Why do people keep doing these crazy things? Why would you do this? Why would you go teleport or recall over there where there's no protection? Better yet, there is negative protection, because you actually, if you get caught, you have less of a chance to get away than you would have in the middle of the river. Because in the middle of the river you at least have somewhere to run, and here you have nowhere to run. Yeah, people are doing stupid things all the time, which is okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's just that it would be better if, yeah, if they didn't do it on high ELO games. I mean, this is around 2k ELO, and yeah, they shouldn't make these kind of stupid mistakes anymore. Anyhow, going for some oh, counter jungler. And doesn't yeah, she's going to get the double buff here from Shyvana. Oh, but Riven coming in. Nothing happens. Except that Shyvana stole the blue buff, but so enemy blue is still up, it seems. Yep. And they have a ward there, so they should be able to steal that then. What's the plan? Are they going? Yeah, they're going for enemy blue here. Nope. Nope, nope. They should still be able to catch this guy. Yep. An assisted kill for nothing. That is great. And the blue is now going to be free to take. Because, well, with the mid laner out, there is no one to give the blue to. So the enemy is going to leave their blue up for a little bit. At least that's what I'm assuming. But blue will be warded by now, because the support and the AD carry came by to check on it, so I'm assuming they put down a ward, because there's no way else to keep track of that. Anyhow, Vayne going for red, and would it actually still be a good idea to chase after the Shyvana with double buff? But yeah, she is now at their blue. And she doesn't have double buff anymore. She lost the red buff. And everyone's still trying to get this blue, but not actually managing to do so. And the only one who could actually steal it is in base and is just healing up, getting some mana, getting an additional few hit points, well, not hit points, AD points. And in the meantime, everyone seems to be in mid. And Sion getting caught here, but has a flash and his shield is up. The shield really doesn't help against the CC, obviously. And not sure. Did they get the kill? No. Sion is at the bottom lane turret. Just recalled and yeah, nice. Yeah, and indeed, Gangplank has been fed quite a lot of golds and can actually catch up in level now. Because Riven has been in mid lane for a while and in chasing after the Sion and, well, all these kind of things. And all of those kind of things make you lose experience, which is excellent for their team. Well, for the blue team, I guess. But yeah, losing the level difference is kind of a big deal. Obviously, the level difference or the experience difference would make for a difference of 1 versus 5 in the beginning, but the longer the game goes, the smaller that amount is going to be. Because in the end, getting from level 17 to 18 requires a lot more experience than going from level 1 to level 2. So, in the end, the difference is going to be the same, but the relative difference is going to be quite small, actually. So anyway, the enemy now has a pink ward at Dragon, which means that they should counter it with a pink ward. And they didn't do that, they just put a green ward there. At least that's what I'm assuming, since, well, Derek put it in through the back of the dragon. and they just want to have some vision on that. So there goes the Scion. Scion getting caught by 3 of them, and now they give away the dragon, it seems. Oh, Tarek, dude! Oh, Tarek apparently is still safe. I don't know what he's doing in the enemy jungle. Yeah, the enemy is going to get the dragon now. Yeah, with the dragon gone, there's nothing better to do than just to go back to farm, I guess. It's really, yeah, surprising to see that they actually got to take dragon there. Why didn't Scion just stun? Not sure. Not sure. So Shyvana doing some damage there to Scion, but yeah, well, that's about it. Scion just walking out of it. I think Shyvana will have a slow by now with her phage into Frozen Mallet. Because Frozen Mallet would actually provide a decent amount of slow. I'm a little bit sleepy, it seems. Anyhow, yeah, Riven just stealing the blue buff, which isn't very nice. And yeah, leaving the 1 minion behind, that's why he immediately went for that. And also took out the big wolf here, which is the one that gives the most gold and the most experience. So counter jungling with the new jungle is actually better than it was with the previous jungle. Well, with the previous jungle you could prevent people from getting the whole camp, because it wouldn't respawn when they came in. It would take a while before it actually came up. So respawn basically. And with this new jungle, that is not the case anymore. With the new jungle, if you kill the camp off, it will respawn pretty quickly. And wow, are they going to get this blue now? Well, first of all they're going to get a kill on Shyvana, and then they're going to get the blue, which is nice. Blue on Scion. So I don't know who got the Shyvana, but Shyvana probably had double buff on her. Well, no, not double buff. Man, they were just at the blue, and the enemy blue. Well, the blue team's blue actually went to Riven because we saw that happen. So yeah, they're going to get a turret out of this, obviously. Might actually be able to push top lane as well, but yeah, they started off being really behind. And now I think they kind of caught up with the enemy team. I still cannot really tell, obviously, because it's all about who got killed at what point in the game. And money-wise, I think the Vayne is farmed really well. Scion is probably farmed really well, but he disconnected for a little bit. And we are going for Infinity Edge here. Or not. Still looking for what the best item would be. Bloodthirster then. Bloodthirster it is. So first build the 2 of the items for the Infinity Edge and then decides to go Bloodthirster anyway. But yeah, I guess with the amount of minions he's been farming, Bloodthirster would be a good choice. And Derek using his Shurelias to run away from nothing. So I don't know what that was all about, but okay. So Shyvana killing Sion who just got the blue buff, so now the blue buff will have gone to LeBlanc. No? Did I say that correctly? I don't know who killed him. I forgot already. Should focus a little bit more on these kind of things. But yeah, well, anyway, they're going to get a turret here because, well, the whole enemy team isn't here. And someone's coming in, LeBlanc is coming in, getting stunned again, and then, wow. Oh, that's exactly what I was talking about with Vayne, when you can land that stun, man. That was stun into, well, dead. Derek doing a good job of getting the stun off. Standing in the correct position. Yeah, got an easy stun obviously. But then Vayne came in and threw in a second stun, making it impossible for LeBlanc to get out of there. And she is kind of hard to kill if she has her flash-like ability up. I forgot what it's called. I don't really care, so no need to post it, because I'm not going to remember anyway. What's he going for? Chainfest. Okay, interesting. That is quite interesting. Not really sure why, no. Hasn't been a lot of trouble. It seems you should be going for damage, for full out damage and lifesteal. Anyhow, yeah, the red buff once again going to Vayne, while his whole enemy team, or her whole enemy team, I guess, is in the top of the map fighting the enemy team. And they do get a kill out of that. LeBlanc once again dying. Seems she's only really good when she gets fed early on. It's not like she's bad otherwise, but yeah, she just seems to be only be dominating games when, well, she can get like 3 kills really early on. Obviously she does have some issues with farming the minions. She doesn't really have that much to bring to the table in the way of AoE skills to farm up whole waves of minions at the same time. Therefore, if you push her turrets with a big amount of minions, she will have some trouble getting all of them, or getting most of them even. And yeah, pushing the turret in that way is normally pretty easy. Yeah, if you can see this Graves, who just uses his buckshot to get rid of a whole wave of minions. And going for Guardian Angel here, yeah, that's actually a really good choice. Guardian Angel on Vayne is excellent, because by the time if you die, by the time the Guardian Angel will resurrect you, you will have all your skills back up, and that means that you can stun someone, you can tumble away from the situation, and sometimes that's actually good enough to let you survive. Obviously, it does provide a lot of armor and magic resist as well. So you will, well, take longer to die, basically. So it's not just the revival effect, it's also the fact that it's just a great defensive item, in that it provides you with a lot of good stuff. So Tarek checking out all the ward spots and making sure that there is no vision from the enemy, and the enemy does know that they're doing Baron here. And who? Oh, the enemy actually got it. Wow, that was so fail. Anyhow, it's a 2-for-2 trade so far. And yeah, just the fact that the enemy has Baron is so huge. They're going to make it a 3-for-2 trade. But still. Yeah, they're still ahead. I mean, all the lanes are pushed except for the bottom lane, but yeah, the bottom lane still has the initial turret. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see that they lost this Baron, even though they were way ahead. The enemy had no vision, and they still lost it. Oh, and their jungler was there. I mean, Vayne was actually there. And you should be able to outsmite the enemy jungler in this case. Especially if you have a stun, or if you have 3 stuns on your team. I mean, Vayne could have just shot her into the wall when she came in. Sion could have stunned her. Terra could have stunned her. But more importantly, they should have just gotten the smite off. Yeah, well, guess that's just the way it is. So 17 more gold needed apparently. Yeah, now with Baron off the map, they might as well just push all the lanes and be done with this game. Yeah, Guardian Angel. There we go. So yeah, the enemy team all in their base. Yeah, the dragon is there for free. There is nobody coming. And they're just going to get an easy dragon. Anyway, yeah, giving the red buff to Graves this time. Not sure if that was intended by Graves, but or by the Vayne. But that's the way it went, and I think. Oh, Graves actually asked for it in chat. Never mind. I think Graves will do much better with it because, well, Graves has a lot more damage and has a lot more killing power at this point. And Graves now with double buff. That is actually quite good. Because Graves with double buff will get so much damage done. Especially with the buckshot, obviously, but also with the other skills. But he is getting caught here. Oh, he wanted to get the kill there, but gets killed for it. And yeah, gives away the double buff now to Shyvana. And yeah, Sion dies as well. All in all, not the best of fights there. But yeah, if you go in with something like 2 versus 5, that is what's going to happen to you. So nobody was coming for him, it seems, except for the LeBlanc now. But that was way after the party. So they're going to lose this mid turret here. Yeah, not actually sure what the plan is from here on out, because they keep getting caught like 1 versus 3 or something like that. And yeah, only Vayne can really 1 versus 3 them. And it seems that this fight also was not really good. Oh, but they are going to catch the Riven because they split up. Shyvana was no longer there, and Shyvana is really tanky, but Riven really isn't. Not against this kind of damage anyway. So now it's 5 versus 4 at the best of circumstances for the enemy team. They're going to... Oh, 5 versus 3 now. Going to get a turret and a kill out of this, and an inhibitor. And they're going to just push the turrets, I'm assuming. Because there is nothing that is better to do at this point. Gangplank taking some damage. Yeah, they take out 2 turrets at least, and the Nexus here. Because this Shyvana is going to die, and yeah, just take out the Nexus, guys. Gangplank dying there. Oh my god, Graves dying, and now they don't have the Nexus anymore. That was so stupid. Tarek dying. And is he actually going to get out? I think not. Doesn't have a flash, and there goes the Guardian Angel. But that wasn't going to work. Yeah, Guardian Angel used to be an amazing item, and then they nerfed it to death. It is still used every now and then, especially on characters like Vayne. It used to be a tank item, so you would get it on Cho'Gath, and he would get back, I think it was 30% of their maximum HP, something like that. So if you had 4000 health, because back then everyone stacked health instead of armor and magic resist, so you would come back with something like 1200 health, and that is a lot better than the 750 you get now. Not really sure about the amount. It may have been more, but it used to be an excellent item, and it used to be on tanks all the time. Yeah, they're going to try to get Baron, and hopefully they won't lose it this time. Because that Baron miss was kind of big for the enemy team. Although they still got some kills out of that engagement there. Yep, another ward drop down. So let's see how many wards the enemy has. Wow, lots of damage going down by Sivir's Q. Oh, yeah, this time they get the Baron, because this time there was actually no vision. And stun going down from Tarek, but apparently cleanse going off, because otherwise how could you get out of that quickly? Anyhow, they're going to push in with this minion wave, and if they clean out this minion wave quickly enough, they should be able to get the Nexus this time. Because this was kind of silly to miss that, to miss the Nexus on the first time. Wow, the screen is going really blotchy now. Vayne is just going for the Nexus, it seems, but it's going to die. Wow, the whole team is going to die. This is so fail. Wow. Really? Really, guys? So there was a 5-for-1 trade. Shyvana died, but that was it. That was, oh, incredible. They're going to lose a turret because of this, and they lost their Baron buff, which is nowadays the main thing you get from Baron. It used to be that you get a lot of gold, but nowadays you get 200 gold, which is the same amount as you get for Dragon, which is still a big deal, but Dragon is up, by the way. Also, blue buff's up, red buff's up, and, well, same for the enemy probably. That was so fail. Anyway, bloodthirsters need to be farmed again, because you need to kill something like 40 minions for those to make them optimally make them work optimally. And yeah, Vayne is just going to farm up some minions here. And going to probably go to the jungle after this wave. Because, yeah, the enemy team is completely gone. Nobody's on the map. Oh, actually, not even going to finish this wave. I think that's smart. Because they had no idea where the enemies were. It seems the enemies are mid, so he can run back in. And yeah, at least get a few more minions. And indeed going to jungle after this, but their entire jungle is empty, so has to go for the enemy jungle. Shyvana going to top lane there. Red is gone. And the double golems are also gone. Getting a stun off, and yeah, that's it. Nothing else is going to happen here. So sad that they cannot get the kill on Shyvana before the team fight. But yeah, well, guess Gangplank is still suffering from the fact that he didn't get anything from the early game. Well, he was behind by a few levels then. They're going to get another turret, and they're going to get some more minions, the double golems, and yeah. Now the bloodthirsters should be stacked enough, so that shouldn't be the problem anymore. So going for a last whisper here before the team fight actually happens. I wonder if the enemy team could actually come back from this, because I think they cannot. Even though they're 4 kills ahead, they seem to lack the power to push this enemy team, or this blue team. And yeah, the blue team therefore has the complete map to under control. Basically, the enemy team cannot do anything anymore, even though they're ahead in kills now. But yeah, they weren't ahead in kills last team fight, I guess. Anyhow, the whole team gathering up in mid and finally going to push in for the winner, I'm assuming. Yeah, Graves is full build and is going to hopefully kill everyone this time around. As should Vayne, by the way. But yeah, it is jungle Vayne, so it's not as strong as lane Vayne. Yes, that rhymes. At least, yeah, they didn't just run forward and try to kill everyone at this time. They're going to run out for a little bit. Oh, Shyvana getting almost killed. Yeah, there she goes. So Shyvana is dead, and that means that everyone else is going to die as well. There we go. See, it is so easy when you actually focus. Actually didn't lose anyone there. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG. There's the score screen, by the way.